I am Nazmi Albadawi. Everyone calls me Naz. Delighted to be here with the FC Cincinnati. I am at IMG right now with the team, having a great conversation with Cincinnati Soccer Talk. And I'm looking forward to it.
Great. Naz, basically we'll just ask some questions to start off so our fans can get to know you a little better since you're new to the team. Focusing a little bit on you to start here. Obviously, what position are you maybe most comfortable playing, and maybe what other positions have you played at different times?
I'm comfortable as a center midfielder, and that can be as an attacking midfielder or a box-to-box midfielder. I can also play out wide or up top if needed. I'm very flexible. I'm open to playing anywhere. Whatever the coach thinks is best is what I'm open to doing. So I'm pretty simple. Yeah.
But given the choice, would you say?
Probably attacking midfield.
Attacking midfield, yeah. Perfect. And then are you left-footed, right-footed, pretty ambidextrous?
I am right-footed, but I'm pretty confident with my left too.
Okay, good to hear. And then just a little bit about you and kind of your history in soccer, but why don't you tell the fans about your most memorable soccer moment? Any age.
Yeah, my most memorable soccer moment. Thankfully, I've been able to be a part of some big games and from youth to growing up. But probably the first memory that comes to mind that was a big moment was being able to score the game-winning goal in a state cup championship at U12. That was the first time we were playing for something big, kind of, and we were able to win the state cup. So that was a big deal to us.
Exciting. And then, maybe off the pitch, right? I mean, obviously we know you like football, right? But what about other passions outside of soccer?
I love to read. I read a lot of fantasy books, everything like that.
Favorite author?
I have to say J.K. Rowling. I'm a big Harry Potter guy, but I've been reading a lot of Brandon Sorensen books lately. And then I'm a huge family guy, so family and my best friends, I love to spend time with them, and now that I'm away with them, I spend a lot of time with my teammates, just doing little things, nothing really too crazy, just FIFA or hanging out, talking, watching TV, I just like being around people that I care about and having a good time with them.
Okay, and then outside of the United States, are there any soccer teams that you follow?
I'm a Real Madrid fan.
Real Madrid. Okay, perfect. And do you follow any sports besides soccer? Do you have any favorite teams?
Yeah, I like the Panthers for football because I'm from Raleigh, but they're from Carolina, so Carolina Panthers. And then I'm a huge LeBron James fan. So I love basketball. It's probably my second favorite sport. Normally I'm rooting for whatever team LeBron plays for, which is pretty bandwagon, but hey, he's a good player.
So let's talk a little bit about the team now. I mean, obviously you've been with Cincinnati for about 3 weeks. You've got to know some of your teammates. Has anybody stood out, and not necessarily technically, but just in some way impressed you?
To be honest, it's been an easy transition for me because all the guys are amazing guys. I mean, you hear it all the time, but I can honestly say that this group came together very quickly, and all of us get on together very, very, very well. I knew Tyler Gibson a little bit before just from playing against him, but he's someone that I've played against maybe 15 times, but we never really had too much of a conversation, but immediately we made a connection off the field. Like, he's a great guy. Forrest Lasso from my hometown. We didn't know each other back home, but we knew who each other were, and then we both signed here, same thing, kind of instant connection. I knew Corbin from before, a little bit from before, and Corbin's a great guy, a class guy. So there's a few guys that I knew from playing against or with, like Lance Lang. I played with him last year. He's another great guy. So it was a very, very easy transition, and the team in general has been fantastic so far.
Okay. Well, obviously I've seen you guys do some training. It's pretty serious. You guys are very focused while you're out there. But, part of bonding as a team is also to have some fun at times. Yeah. So is there anybody who's maybe stood out to you as maybe the joker of the group, somebody who has a good sense of humor? Or
let me think. Josie is pretty funny.
Okay.
Josie has a pretty good sense of humor. Manu Ledesma has a pretty good sense of humor. Trying to think. We have some funny guys on the team, so it's tough to name a couple. Will is pretty funny. Will Seasmore, and then I think those would probably be my top 3, I think.
So let's talk about Cincinnati a little bit. Have you ever visited Cincinnati in the past?
Never.
So first time was 3 weeks ago or whenever you joined for the preseason camp. Did you have any preconceived ideas of maybe what Cincinnati would look like, or anything that surprised you maybe when you got here?
To be honest, from North Carolina, from Raleigh, I love Raleigh, love everything about it. But when I heard Ohio, I was kind of thinking, I don't think there's much in Ohio, but I just care about playing, and I mean, I think company is more important than location for me. I mean, if I have good company, I'm fine. But when I came to Cincinnati, it blew my expectations out of the water. I love the city. It's been fantastic. I mean, I've been able to go check out downtown a couple times, walking through over the Rhine and other places as well. And then our location in Oakley is great as well. And it's been, I keep talking to my fiance who's not here about how awesome the city is, and my family as well. And I can't wait for him to come visit and see everything too. So Cincinnati's amazing. And I never thought I'd be saying this, but I love it. I love the city.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of it here in Cincinnati. Obviously, we're pretty protective of our businesses and things here. So have you found any little corners or nooks or restaurants or anything that you just thought was just great?
So we did go and try Skyline Chili because we thought we had to.
You did have to, actually. It was required.
Exactly. So I figured it was something that we had to do, and I enjoyed it. I probably won't be eating it again for another 10 months, but I enjoyed it. And then I went to Corrido Burrito, and I really, really enjoyed that restaurant. It was very good. In my opinion, it was better than Chipotle. I went to Che downtown. I thought that was fantastic as well. Very, very good restaurant. We went to Aladdin's. Aladdin's. We have one in Raleigh too, but this one I think was actually better than Raleigh's. There was another Mexican restaurant we went to, Mazunte or something like that. Mazunta.
Yeah, off of Madison. That's close to
that was fantastic too. So I mean, the food has been very good so far.
If you're a foodie, I think Cincinnati surprises a lot of people.
Yeah, the food has been fantastic. So we have to start saving some money and not going out all the time to eat.
A lot of your teammates have mentioned Grader's ice cream. Have you had a chance to try
Grader's?
They
took me to Grader's too.
Yeah.
Grader's is something. It's fantastic.
Excellent.
Again, hopefully I won't be there too often during the season, but
being a foodie and being a soccer player aren't necessarily compatible.
Yeah, exactly. But every now and then on an off day, maybe I'll go have a little bit of Grader's.
Perfect. Well, it was good talking to you, Naz. I appreciate it.
Great to talk to you too.
And we'll obviously see you on the pitch.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.